everybody. Welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil. And what a pile of whiskey we have today. Why is this? Well, look at the shelf. We'll get to that in a second. After we did our... Can you even see? After we did our local barley last Sunday. And then you remember we tasted the 16? And then after the show, we did a bit of reshelving. And we tried the Brora again. Now that's the 37 and the 38-year-old side by side there. And they were so remarkably better than even these fantastic whiskies. We said, right, we've got to separate them. And so we pushed everything along. And so what that means is the last thing on the shelf is Springbank Green. And the things that are going off the shelf would be the Springbank 11 Sauterne. Fantastic whiskey, but it's more like a component that you would put into the mix. Paul John Bold, which we liked. Talisker 18. Obviously, we like all of these. Anok 24. Glendronach 15, the original revival. You know what I mean. And the 55.7 Ex-Bourbon Kilkerran as well. So we are Brora fans. I keep thinking about Port Ellen. I've only had one little sip of a Port Ellen and it didn't do the Brora magic thing for me, but I'm sure we just need to try the right one. Okay, how is everyone doing? Let's see, Gerbin's in, Falscraft, Whiskey 101, Aquami, Jimmy Jazz, Yuri. I think that's everyone I see at the moment. Michael Wood is in as well. Who picked this one? Oh, this was Whiskey 101 and Aquami. It was a double bill, wasn't it? Right, for the next. There it is, for the next 12 minutes. We're going to nose it, taste it, rank it somewhere below Brora. And as part of that, we like to measure the viscosity, which I haven't charged up yet. So here we go. We'll get that going as well. So are you looking forward to today's whiskey? Okay, go on. Yeah, yesterday's glass while I get the viscometer going.
Vanilla, that's something else. Vanilla glass.
Is that going? Right, we're underway. Yesterday's glass, vanilla, dust and glass.
In a bakery shop.
Oh, wasn't quite what I was expecting after yesterday's homework. It's a little darker, dustier, a little bit of char in there as well.
More of a cocoa nip.
Let me try yours. Yeah, quite light. Presumably there is some sherry in this though. But it is kind of vanilla sherry, isn't it? If that makes sense. Where are we going? We are going to
the fine sugar.
Fine sugar. How are the bubbles? Oh, pouring it. Oh, I thought I'd poured it on the desk, but somehow that managed to stay in the glass. Bubbles. I didn't pour in a very bubbly way. Oh, no. I'm right. I did manage to spill it down the side of the glass. Okay, bubbles. Oh, pretty good. So let's compare to... So higher than 46, certainly, because 46 doesn't withstand bubbles. We start to get bubbles around 48. How does it compare? Well, they're certainly holding longer than that, aren't they? 50? Now, are they... No, probably going to be below 50 then, right? Something like that.
Right, especially both. It's just so much on in the glass.
See, freshly poured. Oh, that is nice. Sherry, right?
Yes, yes.
But vanilla sherry.
Vanilla sherry, that of sweetness, sugar.
Is there anything peaty in there? Or sulfury?
Maybe a bit of shot banner.
Whiskey Finn, not many bottles to go. Absolutely not many bottles to go. Shall we have a quick look at how many, not many bottles to go? Only 12. We'll come back to that shortly.
Very, the sugar, a slight suffer, licorice from a blend of different types.
So sugary, rum.
It's a marriage of all the flavors.
Let's keep the viscometer up. There's something a little bit ivy leaf green, but not too much. What about full glass?
Very nice. Very sour.
It's kind of desserty sponge cake, but darker, isn't it? Kind of sherry soaked sponge cake with a bit of chocolate as well.
And then also Tatana Swayson.
I keep saying sherry. Could it be port?
I mean, definitely rum sherry.
Well, you're saying rum sherry. What's that?
Very sugar cane.
346 on the viscometer. So, viscosity is 108%. Just at the higher end of average. Does that make sense? Let's have another look at the picture.
It's almost too perfumey sugar.
When I was painting it yesterday, it was kind of making me laugh, this whiskey, because it's so fruity, full flavors. I called it Avatar: The Way of Whiskey because, well, we'd seen Avatar recently, but it's sort of, well, maybe we save that for after we've tasted.
There's a suffer over a pepper of sugar.
Yeah, a tiny little bit of sulfur, but nice, nothing off-putting.
It's quite glowy. I'll do the word glowy.
Glowing?
No, a perfumey. Slightly suffocating.
Oh, a bit suffocating.
C-L-O.
Oh, cloying.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
Okay, with water. Thanks, Volsgraf, on the viscometer. No peat, Matthias, I don't think. Water smells a little sweeter. That kind of dry, green, vegetal, dusty thing seems to have gone away. Okay, have a taste. About half water here. Donna, pass you in.
I like it.
Christopher, what are you saying? The dirty little secret is that most can't tell the difference when it comes to which kind of fortified wine is used in finishing. Yeah, it gets tricky. I mean, especially if you start trying to guess between, you know, Amontillado and Oloroso and whatever, Fino, Palo Cortado, even the sherries.
Yeah, and I'm not very happy with the second half because it became very licorice, minty, menthol.
Oh.
And then it gets back. Ooh, that's better now.
So not too strong. I know that's 50% water, but I thought it might be stronger. I'm going to use this as a drop. I've already put a drop into yours. Oh, it's actually a surprisingly good finish on that water.
Yeah, the finish is, I like it with the water.
I mean, after the whiskey had gone,
the finish.
There's a lot left, and it is a little bit licorice and chocolate powder mixed with a bias towards the chocolate.
Nice.
And vanilla powder as well. Matthias, Macallan number 3. Good guess, I think. Glendronach 21 could be as well.
I think after me, truly mixed.
A little spicy now.
It's wine, simple.
Yeah.
But there is a blend of two different type of barrels.
Long finish on this. And spicy, but not that strong alcoholic.
38.
But good bubbles. And you get good bubbles with Macallan, don't you? Finish has a nice mix of sweet vanilla and the winey bits. And then
A bit of
a little
oaky.
bitter oaky as well.
It's like that so many things happening. But overall, it's one simple and not very deep.
Let's go again.
So, and it is.
Lovely flavours.
Yes,
Very controlled.
yes.
The
I just do not have the after-meal coolie mint effect.
mint, I'm not getting mint.
No, but you got that coolie effect when you have those sweet.
Cooling effect, yeah, but I'm not getting it myself. I get it more. I actually get a warmer experience. So the Avatar, the Way of Whiskey name, is because we went to see Avatar. I love all that 3D stuff, as you know, and there's something about the movie, like it's so polished and amazing to look at. There are moments in it that are just mind-blowing to experience. But the overall experience when we came out, it was emotionally kind of flat, wasn't it? Super precision, everything dialed in, but ultimately left us a little
I'm sorry
understated.
to finish.
And so that's what I'm feeling here. This is like all the components are really well dialed in, but it's emotionally a little bit flat, isn't it?
Yes, and no, I'm just say that I'm impressed with the finish. It's there,
It actually tastes
but not that because of that coolie effect. But you're not getting the coolie effect.
no. I get lovely sweet sherry things, a bit sponge cakey as well, and then it just rolls into this fine bitter spice. So I would actually call that more of a warming flavour profile. Right. Where am I going? No, going down here. Better or worse? The finish is
fine,
impressive.
It's almost thick. It's pretty good.
Better or worse? No nosing from deeper, just straight in.
I prefer it because it's too much for me. There is more toward Ex-Bourbon.
I can guarantee it's not Ex-Bourbon. This is
But I prefer the finish of this one. Yeah.
this is bolder flavors,
More contrasty.
more contrasty, but less sophisticated. I actually think I prefer today's over Dark Origin. I'm surprised how much kind of char peat is on the back end of that. Dark Origin is not on the shelf anymore, of course.
Suffer. I go for this one, I think. But I'm more comfortable with this.
What does that mean?
Mini, but okay.
This is not what I was expecting. Quite challenging, bitter, leafy type of flavors in here. Go back again.
I can finish. Start to finish.
Are you sure when you go back? This seems much more interesting and challenging. Better?
I think it's better.
So whatever today's is better than Springbank Green. Did you recognise it?
No.
Okay.
But again, let's take it off. I'm not happy, but let's take it off. Let's take it off.
One more. Better or worse?
I prefer this. It's more straightforward.
That is the very last drop of the Glendronach 15, which in our case I think is a 20-year-old Glendronach. 46.
After today is 46, 48.
Right, last taste. So it's better than Glendronach. So hang on, that means we have to take the Springbank green off and put the Glendronach back on. At least. Oh, hang on. So you're that. So that means this is not getting on the shelf. Do you think it could be the 48% version of Glendronach, the Parliament? No, but you've just tried Glendronach. Although that is Oloroso only, and this is Oloroso and...
But it's when you buy here. Yeah.
Oh, did I say 28? 21. Yeah. This is PX. A little bit of PX in here as well.
We do not pick up any prunes. We pick up prunes.
Macallan number 3.
Prune.
I thought it could be Amrut Port Nova, but not at that ABV.
No.
And what else is there? I don't think there is anything else, is there? Line Burner, Highland Park 18. It is possible, I suppose. I don't see anything else it could be. Highland Park?
Let's remove Spanish because it's very old age.
I think it's got to be the Macallan. I'm going more on the bubbles. Macallan number 4.
I'm sick.
No. This is Macallan number 3 that we're guessing. Does today's taste anything like that?
It is very sugary.
Oh.
It is more grassy, savoury.
Yeah, this is actually more bitter, savoury in a nice way. Which one's better?
Okay, that gooey effect.
I prefer today's. Because I actually like that sweeter thing. Right, are we ready? What is everyone thinking? Petehead, sorry you're late. Just in time. Going with the Dalmore. Oh yeah, that's right, we do still have a Dalmore. I think it's Ex-Bourbon though. Springbank Green 12 Bourbon was so much better than the Green Sherry. Ah, yes. Welsh, I've never had that 12. I did want to.
We can use them for the stuff. We can use some prunes and some molasses. And maybe drop Chardonnays.
Is it Macallan?
Yes.
What am I doing? Are we ready for the reveal? Here we go. Last week I thought it was a Macallan. That's right, Gerben. Did you shout it out at the end of last week? ABV. 48%. It is a no-age statement that cost us $131. It is a Highland and it is from Macallan. It is Macallan number 3. Finally, it's been a while since we had some fireworks. Yesterday when we were doing our homework, Deepa just kept going on and on and on about how much she didn't like it. So much that I didn't want to tell her I was enjoying it a lot.
I really don't like it that much.
Well, you like it more than Springbank Green.
No, that's not possible. You get that green.
I know it's not possible.
Because in this one, there's getting a bit of suffer.
Okay, let's go Springbank Green first.
It's more alive.
Taste a little bit of peat in that now.
But even so, there's a bit fat. It's thin.
Quality control. It's better.
I think it's good. Vanilla. Cream.
Wow. I'm impressed. Although, you know, I've enjoyed Macallan's before. I actually like the number 4 as well. You know, we have...
Again, I just take it off. I'm not sure. Just take it off.
I like it. I like everything about it. Number 2 and number 5. Which one is better? We've got the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. No. Do we have the 4? Yeah, that's the 4, isn't it? I'm going to try 2. I think we tried the 5. I remember thinking the 5 wasn't that good last time. It was probably last time we had this. There was a series of Macallans. This is number 3. Number 1 is very expensive, collectible now. Actually, even at the auction, you know, we only paid 137 for this, a little bit past and above retail at the time. But if you wanted to buy another one of these now, you would have to be spending probably $400 to get it.
The finish is good.
And each of them had a different theme, didn't they?
So go take the number 2.
No, I think I prefer the 3 over the 2. Guess we have to do the 5 now.
And the number 2 is a bit harsh and non too.
It's not very expressive, is it? It's a bit flat. The 2.
This is number 5.
Oh no. That's much more like
Okay.
That's like oaky vanilla. That's more like an ex-bourbon, actually.
Yes.
Okay, the finish is better, but my initial response was no to that.
I prefer this.
Forgotten what that is.
I prefer that again.
I think that's that one. So apparently my favourite is the 3. What do we have about the Macallan number 3? It's the result of a collaboration between our master whisker maker, Bob Dalgarno, and Roha Dove, one of the world's most innovative and respected perfumers. Oh, it's that one. The number 3 is the one that was all about the nose. There's a lot to read here. I don't think I'm going to read it. It is made up of first fill.
Well,
dark colours.
That's the fun and more information here. This one. If you look at this. Oh, come on. Okay. I'll take the fun and more information back.
I just want to read the back. Okay. What did you read?
No. I'm
going to have to do what Deepa says. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to say anything, am I? First, Hadosa butts. Fresh cut oak citrus. Second, refill butts. Doesn't really tell us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different barrels. Hadosa butts, no idea what that is. Refill butts. Tavesa butt puncheons, European. Bourbon hogsheads. So, okay. So the vanilla is in there. American, obviously. Tavesa hogsheads. European. Does that mean European oak hogsheads? I'm never quite sure about that. And then more bourbon barrels. So it actually does have quite a lot of vanilla in here from the Ex-Bourbon.
And sherry.
But on the back, where the information is much more useful, 32% hogsheads, 30% puncheon, 31% butt, and 7% barrel. What are the others? And yes, puncheon, hogshead. So it's pretty much thirds, isn't it? With a little bit of extra and a mix of European. Well, I have to say that is well worth the $137 we paid. I think we need to go to the chat because I've been ignoring the chat for about 5 minutes. Let's get them back in the frame. Where's the glass? Let's put that there. Where's that? That's too far out in front. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's scroll back up a bit. Bourbon. That's, just for last week, I think you deserve some fireworks. Did you say that's the Macallan? I think that's what you said. It was Ex-Bourbon. The Dalmore, I think, is Ex-Bourbon. Let's see. Bourbon. I don't know. I think we applied some rules that it's whoever guesses it during the live show. But still, I think we're going to give it to you. So top shelf, right. Oh, we'll get that in a second. Whiskey Finn, so relieved it wasn't the Glendronach. Still something good to save for the end. Who forced Whiskey Mystery to buy Macallan? It was all my own doing. It was, I know that the number 4, I think, was out at the time. And this was on a shelf at Rosebank, Rosenberg in San Francisco. And I remember it being a bit expensive at the time at 137. How many Macallans on the shelf? That is now it, isn't it? Oh, on the shelf. There are no Macallans on the shelf, are there?
And there's none on the shelf.
It's close. We'll give it a little... What else did we take off? Would you rather have the Macallan? No, you preferred the Glendronach 15. I think that's fair. So it's not quite on the shelf. We'll give it a little... Just put it right on the end of the shelf. There you go. There's one Macallan on the shelf. Top shelf rightest bottle. Who's right?
Top shelf, the tightest.
I think it's this right though, isn't it? Or is it that? That's left. That's right. Which means it has to be the other one. Okay, it must be that one.
It's better to say deeper side or fish side.
It's better to say deeper side or fill side. It's too difficult to work it out. Okay, scrolling down. Welsh, I paid £80. Jimmy Leg. Oh, thank you very much. I keep giving you money if you stop supporting Macallan. I think our Macallan support is probably over. Thank you very much, Jimmy. £80 for the edition 2 and $45 for edition 1. Oh, back then. Current prices are mind-boggling considering the juice. Well, that's true, Welsh, but of course we know that no one's opening those bottles. It's more the completest collection, isn't it? Because you have all 5. Do they have a 6th one yet? No. In the hat. Coming soon. I say in the hat. You know what I mean. Donapas, years ago I bought the edition 2 for 120 and it was nice, but wish I'd kept it to flip. That's true. If this was sealed and you were going to sell it at the auction and you were going to get, I'm not even sure what the current prices are. Let's say 400. What would you buy instead?
To sell it.
No, what would you buy? What would you swap it for?
For anything else.
Well, point at something.
for $400.
Yeah. Let's see if Deepa can identify a $400
Well,
whiskey.
fantastic. Really.
Yeah, but which one is 400, Deepa?
Or is it Alligator 23 for $100?
Yeah, you could definitely get a Craigellachie 23 instead. Agreed. I don't... Well, you know, these Cadenhead... I want to teach myself to say Cadenhead like the Scottish or like the Springbank people. Cadenhead. The Ben Nevises were under 400. The Clynelish was, if you could find it. You can buy Long Row 21 at the auction, just about.
Oh, it's brand new barn. Fantastic.
Daphne? Highland Park 21? Okay. Whisky 101. I was on Macallan from the start, but not at all surprised this one did not make the shelf. Like number 4, the most of all of them. None are super. I think that's fair.
That's the number 4.
The green one is 4.
Because it's sherry, it's very savoury.
More savoury. Does it tell us what type of barrels? I've thrown away the box, so we don't know. Jimmy Leg. It's the result of us trying to make you spend all your money on a whiskey that tastes slightly worse than Abelard 12. Okay, Deepa, what's wrong with this? Look, let's look at the picture. Look. See this?
Oh, I see.
So it's very annoying. And then you're blocking the bottle.
Yeah.
That's better, see?
Yeah.
See, what's a lovely picture now. Jimmy Leg. Oh yeah, we've done that one. Where are we up to? Falsgraf. No, Gerben. I used to drink a lot of Macallan over the last 30 years and somehow got to know it. That's true, Gerben. What's your favourite Macallan? I know you have a few of the special ones. Whiskey Finn. Just forget the Macallan and get some better stuff. Cavallan? No.
No.
We haven't liked Cavallan better than this Macallan. Springbank.
And it's green.
Welsh, let's see. To Donna Pass. The Springbank greens I happily washed down for $45 on release. Are on the auction for $600 today. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
green.
no. The Springbank green is good, but you know, good $100 whiskey.
Yes.
Gerben. I repeated the shout out for Macallan as early as I entered. Very good. Gerben.
Oh, I'll keep giving you money.
Yes. Finally poured Deanston 18, the brown label. A nice way to end my workday. I like that brown label one. Oh, we did get the right bottle. Thanks, Gerben.
Oh, so that means right.
That's okay. We kind of worked it out. Surely Macallan's been making great whiskey. But how is it that it does not really get any love, but gets these crazy prices? Michael Wood. Macallan built its reputation because the whiskey was fantastic sherried whiskey. And a bit like Japanese whiskey, then became so popular that when things ramped up in production, people have lost the fascination for Macallan.
Very sad.
But it doesn't take away the fact that they built that reputation on very good sherried whiskies. Problem is now, it's, you know, Springbank's suffering the same thing, that the prices are not based around the flavour, they're based around the collectability. And so no one in the whiskey nerd field is interested, and that's why we don't talk about it. Because you can't get a good value Macallan. That's the bottom line.
But it's good quality.
$400. No longer good value. At 137, now that was back in July 2019.
Well, you're welcome to share.
But, I mean, to buy a whiskey today, which is better than this, I think you probably have to pay more than $137. What would you say? I mean, I haven't tried the new Glendronach 15. I mean, the current one. But we can buy that in California for under $100. And I suspect it would be equally good. Does anyone have an opinion?
I get out of the baby, but I get because it's very easy to drink. So after dinner.
Let's see. Whiskey 101. Number 4 was 7 different casks with far too many names to... Yes, okay, to post here. Blah, 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 yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Sheldon. Have you guys had good luck with Cadenhead bottles? I've never had one. Yes.
Yes, they're so good.
Our favourite is up here. This Cadenhead Highland Park. It is a 28-year-old Highland Park. And
I'm surprised we don't have any more.
We have had a few Cadenhead. There's that lovely Craigellachie Sauterne as well that we like. And you know Cadenhead Warehouse is on the grounds of Springbank. So any whiskey that has come from Cadenhead has really been in the presence of Springbank all that time. So it's got to help, hasn't it? Cavallan, oh yeah, at Taiwan prices, fair enough. Up until my 40th birthday, it was Macallan bottled in 1958.
Wow.
At 185, is that euros you're talking about? Well, I'm sure those are good Macallans. What's Taro? You've got an unopened Springbank Bordeaux from back in the day, which cost a bomb. 45 when I bought it. Oh, National Parks artist.
No.
Let's see. I've worked it all out. If all 7,260 subscribers can contribute $7.50 a year, that'll fund Phil and Deepa's magical mystery tour of 1,000+ bottles. Yeah. Oh, thanks, National Parks artist. Between all of our whiskey buying, whiskey trading, I know a lot of you people have helped us out by taking things off the sharing list and help, bottle split. We are still at $45,000 we have spent on whiskey. Current value, though, I believe is about 38,000. So as much as we've drunk, I'm just because the spreadsheet's open. Our average bottle price is now 173. That's partly the problem. And we've got 5 years supply. Over the 4 years we've drank 141 bottles, 35 ml per year. Not too bad. Right, I better catch up because we still haven't poured the new bottle, but I'm going to race down the chat. Donna Pass. In the US, if you see the old light brown Macallan 12 sherry cask for under 90, those are worth getting. But as it's discontinued, not sure if it qualifies. Yes. Jimmy Lake, comparing to Macallan to Springbank is quite a bit off base, other than to say they are both for high price at the auctions. Well, true. The reason I picked the green is because, one, it was the last bottle on the shelf, and it is also a sherried Springbank. So, but this was better.
I'm so prepared. It's better that today get a
You've had your chance, and it is gone.
Yeah.
Oh,
National Park artist.
Thanks, National Park. Here we go. New bottle. What are... Oh, hang on. I haven't written the name on yet. 295. Bourbon. I know you don't know this because it's only in my list of videos, but the next video we put out will be our 666th video. That is the mark of the devil. So what are we going to get for the devil's show on Sunday? Here we go. Oh.
Not bad.
Oh, well. Oh, good. Promising bubbles. A little bit of cut. Oh, lovely fat bubbles. Look at that. Whiskey 101. Based on the two of you. Okay, I'll come back to the chat in a minute. Right, Deepa. Everyone ready for the face cam? Faceometer, I mean. We should have a face cam.
So fascinating. That's so different.
Here we go again. Classy though, isn't it?
I'm not running.
You're not running, but I thought you were going out driving after.
Yes.
I think we better get deeper on the breathalyzer. See how long she has to wait.
It's good. It's good.
It is good. That is good, Gerben. Water. You shouldn't do breathalyzer.
No. After hour.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Octomore? No, they're all gone. Aren't they? All the Octomores are gone. There you go. Make your guesses now. Let's see. What's it going to be? Based on the faceometer. You've had your chance. Right. Dalmore, Octomore, Lagavulin 12, Jason. Hey, Jason. Anuj. Seen some more names in now. Top Shelf. Hey, Welsh. Gigi's going Tormore. Mortlike 26, Jimmy. Could be. Carl T. In my travels, I find Macallan in bars and restaurants, priced almost the same as Glenlivet or Glenfiddich. It's the only time I drink it. We did that as well, and we still regretted it. Faye says not Dalmore. I'm fascinated to know if that Dalmore is any good, because it's not a Dalmore. I'll show you it. It's actually this. That is the Dalmore. Oh, we have a little Dalmore inside. Look, it's it looks very ex-bourbon-y Dalmore, doesn't it? We've shared quite a bit, so that's why the bottle's empty.
Well, anything has got to be better than this.
Come on. You said that was better than Springbank Green.
No, I get a raspberry green. It's more a green flavour. There's more good on just a marriage of all the different flavours.
Okay. Highland Park, Yuri? Could be. Loch Lomond? All the guesses are in. Keith McDonald, are you in as well? Haven't seen that name before. Welcome aboard. Okay, that is it. Sugar Kitty. Dalmore, that isn't Dalmore. It's a good thing. Whisky 101. Yes, we are also fascinated to see if the Dalmore is any good. Oh, wait. No, we're not. But hey ho. Come on. Of course we are. We all want to know.
I need to give today some credit. Let me try again today. It is good. Only the first half.
That's as much as you're going to get from Deepa. We will see you all on Sunday. I think this will be the last Thursday because I'm getting a little close to marathon time. Deepa's hurt her leg and can't run. I think it's an excuse for more whiskey. Anyway, we'll see you on Sunday to find out what fantastic 295 is, Gerben. Deepa wants to talk. I'm going to push the out button. What do you want to say?
The second half.